I took the job because it paid well. Building inspector, night shift, an unfinished high-rise downtown sitting empty for years. My assignment was to document safety hazards on the top floors. Easy money, I thought. Just concrete dust, a few pigeons. The elevator creaked as it rose. The buttons went to 38, but the blueprint stopped at 37. The contractor called it the ghost floor. I thought he was joking. When the doors opened, my flashlight flickered. It wasn't a construction site. It looked like an old apartment corridor. Faded carpet, peeling wallpaper, dim lamps humming. My boots sank into dust thick enough to leave deep prints. Every door was closed. Numbers out of order, some with no numbers at all. I started taking photos. The hallway stretched farther than it should have. I passed a window, but outside wasn't the city. Just black, like the building hung in space. My radio hissed. Then I heard it. Not whispers, but low growls. Chittering clicks, claws scraping wood. The sound came from behind every door at once. I told myself it was pipes, airflow, anything but what it sounded like. I turned to leave. The elevator was gone, just a blank wall where the doors had been. My heart dropped. Another hallway, more doors. The numbers began to repeat. 307. 307. 307. Then something stepped into view at the far end. Not a person. Too tall, hunched, long arms ending in claws. It's a Then, tilted like a wolf scenting prey. Patches of fur clung to gray skin. Ragged clothes hung in strips. It's clung to gray sky, to beards. Its head tilted like a wolf, and tilted like a wolf, like a wolf. I ran. Doors rattled as I passed. Some burst open a crack. Hands not quite human. Fingers tipped with talons groping out. The sounds behind me changed to wet breathing and clicking. My name almost formed, buried inside growls. Heavy steps followed, claws raking the walls, gouging deep scars into plaster. Stairs. I bolted down them, boots slamming metal. The stairwell spiraled forever. Shadows moved along the railings, dozens of shapes leaning over, jaws snapping, eyes flashing like an animal's in headlights. One dropped from the ceiling and began crawling along the wall after me, claws sparking on concrete. I hit a landing. The floor marker read level 50. Impossible. I hadn't gone up. The door opened into another corridor, this one flooded ankle deep with water. Packs of them stood at the far end, hunched, sniffing, claws dragging along the walls. When I shone the flashlight at them, their faces blurred like static, jaws too wide, teeth clicking like insects. I waded through, heart hammering. They began moving slow at first, then faster, splashing on all fours. jaws snapping. I sprinted, crashed through another door. The water vanished. New corridor, dry. Another elevator at the far end, doors open. I ran for it. The pack behind me, growls rising to screeches. Inside the elevator, buttons ran from 1 to 99. I mashed lobby. The doors closed just as a pale claw slid between them, sparks spraying as it dragged down the scene. The car jolted. My ears popped. The numbers on the display flicked by. 90, 80, 70. The sounds faded. When the doors opened, I was back in the lobby. The night guard looked up from his desk, startled.
You okay? You're white as a sheet.
I turned, gasping, trying to explain. Behind me, the elevator doors shut. Its panel no longer had any floors above 37. I quit the next day. But sometimes, in the quiet between dreams, I hear them clicking. The time ran